Welcome back to my channel. Again, my name is Sean Nelson. Today we'll be going over how you can keep a good, consistent grip. As I've seen in the past with lessons and just people that golf, they have a hard time replicating when they learn a new grip or just consistently always gripping the club the same way each time. And this will be a good little technique that you can use to help create a good base so you can work on getting that grip. Now keep in mind that when you do this, it may feel different. It won't be painful or uncomfortable. It'll just be different. But all you need for this is just a dry erase marker. And as I'm a right-handed golfer, I'm going to start with my lead hand, which is my left hand. You're going to take your thumb and just rest it along the forefinger, like so. And then you'll take your marker here, just kind of around that knuckle over the thumb, and just draw a line across. Okay? And then up underneath on the palm, between the pinky and where the palm meets the wrist, somewhere about in this little meaty portion halfway, we'll just make a little circle. Okay? And then back on top of the thumb, you have that little knuckle at the base of your thumb there that sticks out. It's very important that you do it right on top of that knuckle. You're going to make an X. And now we're going to work on the trail hand. Again, for a right-handed golfer, be my right hand. Same thing, just take that forefinger and that thumb, rest them together along that knuckle over the thumb, and draw another line. Up underneath, as you start squinching your thumb down on your hand and your palm, makes that crease right there at the base of that where the wrist is. We'll put another X right there. And then back along the hand, up the forefinger, we'll just draw a line like so, and then we'll put a dot. And that's all you're going to need to do for the marker. Okay? So now what you're going to use these marks for, I'm going to start off with that circle that I drew. As I go to grip the club, I want to put that circle right on top of the club, not on the side or underneath. Try to get as close as possible, and then you'll grip down on that club. Okay? And as you do grip it, you want to keep those fingers together to make that line. You don't want them separated. You want them as tight as you can. Okay? And then that V that you create will point back up toward that right shoulder. Could be right ear or right collarbone, but just up in that general direction. Okay? Then what you do is you take the two X's and you make them meet. Okay? And then you just lay your hand over the club that way too. Same thing, making sure you keep that separation that you don't want. Keep it as close as possible to make that line. And then now we're going to talk about underneath. Okay? Now this is what we call a Vardon grip by Harold Vardon from the 1900s. This is the grip that he used. Okay? A lot of great professionals use this grip. Now Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus, they use what's called an interlocking grip. Okay? Which is what I'm going to demonstrate. I do not want to really go over the baseball grip too much for the same fact I'm about to bring up is that you can create separation. And as you notice that as I am gripping this here, either with the Vardon or interlocking, my fingers are together. They're not separated. That's important. You want them together. Okay, like I said, I am going to use the interlocking grip. And then on the other side, okay, as I created this, you can make that little question mark, then you're doing good if you lay your hand up on that club. Okay, and like I said, again, this is just a good base, okay, to get a proper grip to help you. And like I said, it will feel different. It won't be painful and it won't be uncomfortable. It'll just be different. Now, as you develop your grip and you get consistent, there may be subtle differences you might have to do. A lot of great pros out there have a lot of different little grips. They're a little bit more stronger or weaker with their lead hand, or vice versa. They're a little bit more stronger or weaker with their trail hand. And that's just going to come with time, more lessons, and what is going to maximize you making consistent shots that you're looking for as you develop your game. But again, my name is Sean Nelson. I do appreciate everyone that has supported my channel. Please subscribe, like, any comments, something you want me to cover, please let me know, and I definitely will post content on whatever questions you may have.